A lot of people have questions about whether Boulder could actually do a good job at operating its utility if we form it. And I would say absolutely. We currently operate a wonderful water utility, a sewer utility, a floodwater utility, and have for many, many years. Adding an electric utility would look like this going forward. We would separate from Xcel under the directions that we've got from the PUC. Once the systems were separated, we would probably bring in a professional third-party operator to begin to run the system. There are many private companies that contract with cities to operate their electric utilities, and we would start there. Moving forward, should we choose to, we could train up and staff up our own utility operators, or distribution system operators, or we could stick with the contractors. That would be a decision that we could make as we move forward. But once we have a municipal utility, the options available to Boulder are many. We can choose our own generation source, so we can contract with outside wind operators to be able to add new wind to the system and supply Boulder with wind energy. We'd be able to have as much solar as we want. One of the limits that people don't necessarily understand right now is that Xcel limits both the amount of solar you can put on a single facility and the overall amount of solar that can be installed over time. Instead of having that limit imposed on us by an outside operation, we would be able to decide for ourselves how we configure our circuits, how much storage we have. Right now, storage deployment is limited and controlled by Xcel Energy, a vertically integrated monopoly utility who doesn't like penetration of distributed generation and storage systems. But we could take those decisions into our own hands. Another thing that we would be able to do is allow transactional energy. In other words, if CU wanted to buy more solar and somebody else in Boulder wanted to put up a solar farm to supply CU with that energy, they could run that across our grid. We wouldn't have any reason that we wouldn't want that transaction, that arrangement to happen, whereas right now Xcel doesn't allow that kind of thing.